So one of the hardest things when starting a business is deciding what type of business to start, or even more, what idea to use to start a business. So today I'm gonna show you 5 frameworks that I've used in the past that has helped me create a business and has helped me come up with ideas to create businesses. So the hardest part of starting a business is actually starting what I'm going to do a business about, or what idea I'm going to use to start that business. There are so many places that we can use to start a business and so many ideas that we can use that it's really hard to decide, or it's maybe really hard to come up with ideas. But believe it or not, there are specific processes that you can use, and there are some tips that can help you out explore those avenues to create that idea or to come up with that idea. So the first framework is leveraging your current skills. So think about if you are a carpenter and you're very good at doing carpentry, then why not start a business related to carpentry and doing things and objects that you can sell online? Or maybe you're good at baking, then you can start a baking business like selling cakes or selling cupcakes, for example. So everyone has a specific skill set. Everyone knows something how to do or learns something how to do it good. So why not leverage that skill? So in my case, for example, back in 2004, I was working a corporate job. And I had been 3 years in that job, and I was basically doing the same thing. Previous to that job, I was also doing for 3 years the same thing. One day, I was just having dinner at my home, and I thought to myself, what I'm going to do? I'm being here for 3 years doing the same thing, and there's nothing I can see in the future that can help me out elevate my career. That's when the urge came to me of starting something by myself. And even though the thing that I was doing, it was very applicable to starting a business. So I am a software developer, and that's what I did at the time. So I thought to myself, then why not start something like a consulting business where I can provide my software developer skills like to other companies and other people that require coding or require doing a specific software. I know how to do it, I'm already doing it. The hardest part would be to get customers, but I think I could figure it out myself. I already have some relationships with other companies that I can leverage or other partners that I can leverage. And I thought to myself, you know what, I'm gonna start over, I'm gonna start my entrepreneurial career here. And I'm gonna do it the easiest way, which is I'm gonna leverage a skill I already have. And I don't have to learn anything new. I already have that part already done. I just need to start looking for customers and selling my own skills. So that's very easy to use. Just look into yourself, look what skills you can sell, and go ahead. Like right now, it's very easy to do that online, and you can sell those online. So the third framework is solve problems that other people are struggling with. So for this one, you just have to look around yourself and look at the people that you work with, or look at the people that you get together with, friends, family, co-workers, and just look around and see what are they complaining about. Is this something that you can build a business on? Is this something that you can solve? So that would help you out determine like a good business idea. Back in 2011, for example, I was doing my consulting business. Back then, I was doing it for 7 years at that time, and it was going good, it was going. But consulting has its ups and downs, because sometimes you get customers and projects, but for the next month or the next 2 months, you maybe don't know when a new project is coming in. So you have moments where you make very good amount of money, some months you don't do a good amount of money. That's something that I didn't like. And you also start from zero every month. That's something that I didn't like either. So I thought to myself, build something, a product that I can sell online that can generate money without me having to worry about month after month for that. So I had a product back then, it was help out customers build approval processes, like approving a document, and it was selling online. But I had the issue that I needed to protect that customer. The customers that I sell that product, they didn't have the capability of copying the product to another computer, like privacy or piracy issues. So I went online and bought a product for that. It was really good, it worked fine, but it had many issues. And when I come online to ask how to solve the issues, I found out that other people were also having the same problem. They were complaining about the same things that I was complaining about. So at that point, I decided to build something myself to protect my product. So I built another product just to protect my own software. And I said, this is going to be needed by those people that are complaining about that, because the software owner wasn't fixing the issues. So I said, you know what, they are complaining. I'm gonna build the product and I'm gonna sell it to them, and let's see how it goes. You know what happened? in 2 months I was already getting customers for that product. So I was just doing something from what other people were complaining about, and it worked really fine. So this is something that you can do today, and you can start right now to find what people are complaining about. What you can do to go to Reddit, for example, and start browsing forums in Reddit and see what people are complaining about. Think about Facebook groups. Look into groups about a specific topic that you like. Get into those groups and see what people are complaining about in there. And maybe you can build a product or something that can solve those issues for them. So it's very easy. Go online. People are complaining online about everything. Go in there, browse those forums, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna find something. The fourth framework is trying to solve problems that you already have. So these are the things that you are struggling with. Think about things that you're doing, and then all of a sudden you come up to your head saying, you know what, there must be a better way of doing things. And this happens to us all the time. So you think about it, and maybe you go online, look for a product that can solve that need. And maybe if you don't find something that correctly works for your case or applies to your case, then maybe you can build something to cover that solution and to apply for that solution, because maybe other people are struggling with the same thing. So this happened to me back in 2013. I was having my third child at the time. And at that point, I had multiple documents that I needed to keep track of that had an expiration date. So think about a health card, driver's license, passports. I have a number of documents that had an expiration date because we were already 5 in the family. It was a lot for me to keep track of. So I needed where I can put that information, and then maybe I can receive an email when something was about to expire. So that's when I decided to go online and look for something, and I didn't find a product that could really satisfy what I was looking for. And then I decided, let's build something out of this, and maybe other people need it. It turned out that, yeah, other people also needed that type of product, and people started signing up, and it worked out. I was just trying to solve a need that I already have and build something out of it. Probably you're struggling with things today. Take a look at yourself, what those are in your day-to-day basis, and what can you do even for your work. This also works in the job that you currently have. What are you struggling with in your job that maybe you can see something and build something that can help out? The fifth and final framework is niching out from other products or services. Niching out means you're talking about a big market, and from that big market, you're gonna take a piece of that big market for yourself and do something different or specific just for that small market that you carve out for yourself. So let's think about the baking business, and let's say lots of people are doing cakes and birthday cakes or whatever, and if you get in there, you're gonna be competing with all of them. That's true. But what if you specialize in a specific type of cake? Let's say you do very good chocolate fudge cakes, and that's your specialty. You do that very good. Now, all of a sudden, when people are looking for a specific chocolate cake, they might go to you because you are a special person. You are just focused on doing that specific type of cake. They won't go to the other ones because the other ones are very generic, and yours maybe is very popular because you do it in a specific way that maybe the other ones cannot do it because maybe they don't have the tools or they don't have the expertise on how to do it. So now you just carve out a specific niche about chocolate fudge cakes. You are the expert. People are gonna come to you just for that specific cake. So you're niching out. It's very easy also because you already know the people that are buying there. It's the people that wants to do birthday or want to celebrate a birthday. So you just have to tag along into those and just say, hey, I'm an expert on this type of product. So in my case, it happened to me back in 2005, around that time. Microsoft had a product called SharePoint, and they were selling that product to a lot of companies, but it had a gap. It was missing a specific feature about approving documents. What I did was that I built a product to complement that feature. So anyone that bought that product from Microsoft, they would probably need my product so they could complement that one, take the base out of that product that they were buying. So it was easier for me because I just had to target everyone who bought that Microsoft product. I just have to go after them and say, hey, we can complement what you just bought by this product that I built that will help you with approving documents. And it worked out. It was a success. I just took a big market and then just carve out a small niche and say, hey, everyone who needs document approvals, you can buy my product because I can do that. It worked out. So that's something that you can do. and leverage other people's audiences for your own. So thanks everyone for staying. Just remember to subscribe so you can get more videos like this and when we talk about businesses and how to launch your ideas.